Hey you guys, so we need to talk about what's been going on with Lil Nas X because this situation is crazy and people are saying it's karma catching up to him. So if you're not caught up, last Thursday morning, August 21st, Lil Nas X was found walking down Ventura Boulevard in LA wearing basically nothing, just underwear and white cowboy boots. And he even stripped himself out the underwear and was completely in his birthday suit walking down Ventura Boulevard rapping Nicki Minaj.
Nah, 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 nah. Hey,
What
don't
up?
be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. Nah, 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 nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah, 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 nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. Cause my money ain't. Let me get this straight. Wait, I'm the rookie, but my features and my shows 10 times your pay. 50K for a verse, no album out.
Now, when the police showed up, things got bad really fast. According to reports, he charged right at the officers. And I'm not talking about just resisting arrest, okay? So the LA County District Attorney has hit him with 4 felony charges. 3 of those felony charges are for battery with injury on police officers. So he must have really been whooping their ass because we're talking about him allegedly hurting at least 3 cops, y'all, during this whole process. Now, the 4th felony is for resisting an officer. So after the whole thing with the police, they took him to a hospital first because they thought he might have overdosed on something. Then he got transferred to jail where he's been stuck since Thursday. Now, he couldn't get bailed out over the weekend. He had to wait until Monday to see the judge. He waived his arraignment and entered a not guilty plea on Monday, and the judge set his bail for $75,000 with some drug-related conditions. Now, if he's convicted of all these charges, he is facing up to 4 years in prison. But people have been debating online if his condition has to do with him allegedly mocking God. Now, he got a lot of attention for his song Montero because the music video was wild, okay? It showed him giving Satan a lap dance, kissing Satan. All that stuff really got to people. Then he made a song called J Christ where people felt like he was mocking God also. And he dropped some shoes called Satan shoes back in 2021. So Lil Nas X teamed up with this art company called Mischief to make custom Nike Air Max 97s. But these weren't regular shoes, y'all. Each pair had actual human blood mixed with ink inside the air bubble. I'm talking real human blood from the people who made them, okay? Then they only made 666 pairs, y'all clocked that, and sold them for over $1,000 each. Now the shoes had pentagrams on them, upside down crosses, and even referenced that Bible verse about Satan falling out of heaven. And Nike was pissed because people thought they actually endorsed these things. Now, Nike ended up having to sue the company to get the shoes recalled because they were getting so much backlash about these shoes. And I can imagine how pissed they were because, of course, people are going to think this was from Nike. So people felt like all of this was him mocking God, and this is his karma for doing so. But I want to know what you guys feel about this situation. How do you feel about Lil Nas X beating up all the officers and facing 4 years in prison? And what do you think caused Lil Nas X to walk down those streets late at night in his underwear talking crazy? Do you think he was on drugs? Do you think he was having a mental breakdown? Y'all let me know what y'all feel about this whole situation. But that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
Well, it looks like Hollywood ruined another celebrity. And now, this is an update with Lil Nas X. Now, he's been charged with 4 felonies for attacking and injuring cops. And it's just so sad. Like, he was popular back in, 2018, 2019. He was doing so good. And then now, he was found walking in the middle of the street at 4 a.m. in the morning, possibly OD'd. And all I have to say is just prayers to him and hope that he's okay mentally and physically. And this is definitely a very unfortunate case.
And what Lil Nas said, nah, 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 nah. Go ahead, babe. He ate that shit. He ate that.
So I thought I was done with this conversation, but more videos keep coming out from that night or morning that he was hospitalized and then arrested. So the latest 2 videos that have been released via TMZ and they are TMZ exclusives, with that's why I'm just like, what is going on? Like, that's why I'm so on the fence about, like, is this real? Is this not? Like, I don't know. But in one video, Lil Nas X is completely butt naked, and he's rapping Nicki Minaj's verse on Monster, which, listen, y'all know I can't stand that lady and I eat her up every chance I get. But one thing I have never done is deny her talent, and her verse on Monster, like, eats down. One of the best verses ever. But anyways, he's rapping her part just butt naked in the street, being recorded by a fan. And then in the other video, he's taking pictures with a fan. Like, I don't know. And it's sad that because I'm not gonna speak for nobody but myself. It's sad that I'm questioning whether this is real or not, but he's trolled so much in the past and done things for rollouts where it's like, it's kind of like The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Like, so I don't know, but regardless, prayers to Lil Nas X, like I keep saying, and I definitely hope that, prayers to him.
At first, when everyone was hearing about this, they were thinking that this was just some silly music promo because the videos of him walking in the street kind of felt on par with him doing very memeable things in the past. Plus, he had just wiped his entire Instagram and started posting what looked to be teasers to new music. Fans are anticipating the drop of his second album, Dream Boy, so they figured this must mean that it was coming soon. But now, things just seem way more serious about the situation that I don't think it's music promo.
Lil Nas X was silently canceled, and that's what probably led to all this. So Lil Nas X was seen walking down the street in Los Angeles way early this morning in his white drawers, and then he attacked a cop, and then he was taken to the hospital for a psych eval, and then he was arrested and taken to jail. And the reason why I say that he was silently canceled is because, of course, Lil Nas X came out after he made his debut album, and then following that album, he released the song Montero, which he had a lot of symbolic shit in it. I mean, just everything was in that video. Then shortly after that, he had those little Nike Air Max shoes, which had a drop of human blood and the little air pocket part of it. And, you know, a lot of people let that go. A lot of people supported Lil Nas X. They let it go. It was like, you know, hey, it is what it is at that point. But then in 2024, he came out with a new music video called J. Christ, in which he was on a cross and he mocked Jesus Christ himself. And he also had depictions of Lucifer in that video. And I think that's when people had it. They were done with the shock value. They were done with all of the crazy images that he was just so, you know, pushing so hard to put out. And Lil Nas X EP, Days Before Dream Boy, which is supposed to precede his 2025 release second album, Dream Boy, didn't do too bad, but it didn't do as well as he anticipated. And it was rumored that Columbia Records wanted him to scrap the entire idea of his newly released album to come out in 2025. We don't even know if it's still coming out. Dream Boy, for whatever reasons, he's having some difficulties with the record label. But I think due to all of the antics that Lil Nas X had within the past like 3.5 years, people just silently canceled him. They just silently, you know, weren't entertained by all of the performative things that he was doing in order to gain and garner that attraction and that attention that he was trying to, you know, gain for himself. He also did a video earlier, like this year, I believe it was, or last year, where he called it his flop era. So he has acknowledged that he is not doing too well when it comes to his music career. But at the end of the day, I just hope he gets the help he needs. And I hope things turn around and he sees what mistakes he